Hello and welcome to an edition of True Audio Files, where I'm going to be unboxing the new UHQR White Stripes Elephant album. Just got it in today. I did a unboxing video yesterday for the Miles Davis Vinyl Me Please box set, and that went over pretty well so far, so I appreciate everybody who's already watched that, and hopefully you will be watching this one too and enjoying this one. And let's get started on this. So this is, again, it's White Stripes Elephant. Very good album. I'm not sure if it's my favorite of theirs, but definitely a very good album. Got this, as you can see, from Acoustic Sounds. They have some of the best packaging out there for shipping stuff to make sure it doesn't get damaged. So here it is. Here is it in the bubble wrap. And what I really liked that I've seen before on this particular one is that they've really made it unique to the White Stripes, where the UHQR and the border and all this stuff is like a metallic red instead of the, I think it's the gray or brown that it was for most of the other things. So, and same with the back. Kind of the same way. I'll get a better look at this if you want. Cut from the original master tapes, as these always typically are. This is, I believe, a 45 RPM, so there's 2 LPs in here. And let's open this bad boy up. I mean, I think these boxes are very cool for the UHQR. I think they're the nicest looking of the bunch in terms of like the special boxes for these types of boxes, for these types of audiophile recordings. But it's just, in my opinion, I still think they're way too bulky for this stuff. But anyway, here we go. Ooh, very nice red inner box as well. And so here is the actual record jacket. I've got number 1073. I don't remember how many they're printing. I think it was 10,000, but there's the jacket. Here's kind of the technical specifications on what these go through to go and get the UHQR process done on them. The certificate of authenticity. A ad for the fall of 2022. I think they may want to update this and maybe do a fall of 2023. What do you think? Oh, looks like it comes with the poster. Well, actually, this is the liner notes. I believe that this was a inner sleeve for the original record, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like this is more liner notes. Here you can see some pictures of the process of when they were recording this using analog tape, as Jack tends to like to do, Jack White. And yeah, using the retro guitar there too, and Meg White on the drums. Excellent. And then the 2 records in a sleeve, which is kind of nice. And on Clarity vinyl, which basically is a virgin vinyl that they don't even put a black dye into, so it's as natural, as raw as you can get virgin vinyl. And my experience with this stuff has been kind of hit or miss. The early ones especially tended to have some noise. I actually exchanged one of mine, and it didn't help, unfortunately. But the most recent, last couple that I've gotten have been pretty good and have been very quiet. I still think, here's the record on that. I still think that the super vinyl that both Kraft and Mobile Fidelity use are the best formulation that exists right now. Not as good as the JVC Super Vinyl back in the day, but unfortunately that had some carcinogenic issues, so they could not make that formula anymore. So, but yeah, so that's it. That is the unboxing. Here you go. This is, again, the inner sleeve reproduction. The jacket, it's tip-on. It's very similar. I mean, it looks like it's pretty much the same that, or similar to what they used on the Miles Davis box set, except this is a matte finish on this, and I think I already told you, but I got number 1073. Not that that matters all that much, but anyway, that is the unboxing. I also have the rest, or not the rest, but at least the highlights of what I got from my business trip to San Antonio. I have a couple of records here that I didn't show yesterday. I went to Hog Wild Records is one of the places I went. I don't think any of the records that I'm going to show you here are from there, but anyways, here's a few of the highlights of the records I got there. First up was the stained glass Judas Priest and the Japanese pressing. Very cool. I have a couple of Japanese pressings for the Judas Priest albums, but I don't have this one as a Japanese pressing. This one was kind of a surprise for me to find, kind of looking for this, and I've never really wanted to spend as much as it costs, but this is Lester Jackson and Fever In, Fever Out. This is a first pressing in nearly perfect condition. Very cool. I got a pretty good, decent deal on this one, and so I was very excited to get that. For those of you who don't know, there's a little bit of history on Lester Jackson. The drummer, Kate, I can't remember her whole name now, but Kate Schellenbach. I can't. I'm going to screw it up, and I think I already did. But anyway, this is actually another record I got. I've never seen this at all before. It's kind of an EP. It looks like there's 7 songs on it that came up before this record. I think before their first album came out. And basically Kate joined the band, I think, halfway through making this EP and halfway through them making their first album, I believe, also. But this was kind of a cool record. I have to check it out. I know that some of the songs that are on this are on their greatest hits. But anyway, getting back to Kate, I apologize. So she actually was the original drummer for the Beastie Boys back when the Beastie Boys were a punk band before they started doing rap and hip-hop. So they basically sort of kind of kicked her out of the band when they started to do rap, and but they made up for it by signing her band to the label, or I think she actually may have been, I may have already been signed to the label already, possibly, and Kate was brought on. But I don't know the whole full details, but maybe those diehard Luscious Jacksons / Beastie Boys fans may know the specifics on that. But anyways, they were on the Beastie Boys label as well when they formed their own label. So one last album that I got while I was out there is Mastodon Remission. This is a special collector's edition box set. Kind of cool as well. It has some very cool artwork in it. Very thick stock art and artwork on this. Very well made, very well done. But inner sleeves were kind of cool. I think that's actually the original album cover, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one here. 2 records. One of the records has got an etching. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that very well, but anyway. So those were the highlights. I got a couple of other records too, but they weren't anything, super special. But those are the highlights of the San Antonio trip that I got from that, and the Miles Davis that I showed you yesterday as well. So that's everything I've got for this episode. I probably will be doing another video this week to kind of talk about the record store day announcements for the Black Friday releases. So probably not going to get as many as I typically do, although I say that almost every time and I end up getting more. But anyway, I'll probably be going over that on a video later on this week. So that is everything I have for today. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. And please, thank you for subscribing if you have. If you haven't, please do so. I would love to get you as a subscriber. Hit that like button if you liked the video. And make some comments below and let me get your thoughts on this release. I think it's awesome that they're doing some newer albums in this format now, and can't wait to check it out to see what it sounds like. So that is everything I have for today. So thank you very much. You guys have yourself a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. Thanks a lot.